So then we're here in qualifying at AOR, of course, of France, the worst track on the calendar, or at least one of them. And we ended up qualifying in P3, doing our best run in the middle of the session, which was pretty decent, but yeah. So Dormio's in P4, we're on the softs, and that's going to come in later. Obviously, as you saw in the last one, the social race with Tawa and how the others were doing. Spoiler alert. So yeah, lining up to the grid. It's quite nerve-wracking when you're actually in a good position for once. You don't want to lose that. But here we go with some excellent editing again, and 5 red lights, and away we go. So obviously, if there's going to be any battling, really, it's going to be the first few laps you'd expect. Till the first stop, as I said last time. And well, when you're all not trying to crash because it ruined your championship, which mine isn't going particularly amazingly anyway, you're not going to fight too hard. So basically I let Schlumpf by pretty much, and there I saw Tim dive bombing Zoxum. However, he went red on my markers. I don't know, obviously, I've had that basic experience at Bahrain, where you've gone too a bit too late on the brakes, and you hit the car in front. So I ended up flinching pretty much, but in car form, obviously there. And this is lap 6, so it's quite a few laps till you get any action really. And I speed in the pit lane because I'm a muppet. But coming on to lap 13 now, I think it's like 7 laps after the boxing. And I only just caught up to Zoxum, who did the undercut, which was very overpowered. And I should have done it because my tyres went off really quickly. But yeah, so we're going to actually get some racing after the stop with Zoxum. So we did that dive bomb. He's dive bombed us back. We were like literally pretty much spinning him there. That's how close it was. We're going for a little look up the inside. I'm used to racing with the AI as also the actual people, but you've got to be quite careful when you're doing a dive. You don't want to ruin each other's race. And coming on to the back straight, well, we've actually got DRS, and you like a bit of DRS, and go up the inside, and we just finished the move off. Really, there's nothing really to add there. It was quite smooth. We sort of run the same line with our thinking there. So we go on a lap later to the back straight. We move over when he's sort of pulling out for the move, and he's got some colour changing tyres which are happening the entire time. It's very confusing. And we're up to the inside now. Obviously at the next corner it's not going to be fully flat because you're on the inside, but we do a bit of a corner cut there, somehow don't get a warning, and we're ahead of him. So same lap on the actual start finish straight. He's coming up our inside, we're on the outside, and well, we sort of keep it going. He backs out because at that point you sort of do have to back out because you're going to run wide, and also it's better to get the better exit, obviously, as you saw last time with Hanley and me fighting for the first few laps. But yeah, so it's sort of also at that point a backing up job because Dormio was coming, so I was sort of trying to slow him down there and get a really big slide on there, allowing Zoxum to catch back up. But I was trying to sort of back him up into Dormio the entire time because team championship, because I'm a legend like that. And yeah, so he gets the move done there. He thinks we're going to break later than we actually do. Of course, colour changing tyres because Cody's make really good games. And we're back up his outside. We're up his outside now, which is lovely. And we're just going to keep our foot in it there. He keeps his foot in it there as well. We're along his outside, he's up our inside. And it's a very interesting move, this, because it's very much like what me and Hiani were doing in the actual social race, the one that I said we had brilliant racing in. And I didn't, but because I left this for like a week and then edited it the day it's coming out, which is Friday. And I thought it was a really boring race, but looking back at it, it was actually quite interesting. But of course not in the first bit, and as you'll see later, the position wasn't very good. But yeah, so now he's ahead of us on the straight here, so we're going to pull back into the slipstream, cut the corner there, because that's what you know, tarmac specialists do. Yeah, and then I was sort of going to let Dormio by because I knew he was on fresher tyres, but I made a mistake there. Basically I slowed down too much, the rear end went, so then that cost us a position, which is annoying, but in the end it didn't really affect anything because Zane Fast was on new mediums and that was mental, and Dormio, you know, I don't want to be this guy, but he did turn in on Zoxum and I saw it, and yeah, I don't think there's been a stewards inquiry for it. But yeah, so at the end of the race I decided to do the evolve thing and crash purposefully. And yeah, so we finished 8th in the end. We were ahead of Zoxum because we had quite a lot of pace. We had an amount of pace, so it was 6 seconds ahead. But yeah, so that was not very good of a race. But yeah, well done for watching through this, and goodbye.